Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Jen here in the house. I wanted to do a first impression type style video today. Not really a tutorial because I feel like I'm a hooded eye girl. I always do the same kind of looks with the same kind of techniques. So if you'd like to see some of those, leave it in the comments below if you really do want to see those. I of course will proceed with that. Give me some video ideas in the meantime. But I want to use the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. I happen to be a huge fan of the Urban Decay Naked formula. I got my very first Urban Decay palette as the Naked Heat, and then I got the Naked 3. I got Naked Cherry, and now this one. I have a lot of other ones, the Born to Run, those things, a lot of their minis, but the Naked palettes are something I really covet. So if you want to see me with a hooded eye, a little bit mature skin, I'm 38 years old, use the palette, have a first impression of it, then go ahead and keep watching, and we'll get into the video. Alright, so before we get into it, I also wanted to let you know I do have the Natasha Denona Coral palette, so if you're wanting to see a video on that, of first impressions, let me know. And then yesterday I also picked up the ColourPop exclusive in Ulta stores, Truly Madly Deeply, and this palette is so pretty. But the Urban Decay Naked palette I'm most excited about. So that's the one I'm going to use today. Let me know which one of those you'd like to see first, and I will make it a point to get that done for you. So I have added 3 new eyeshadow palettes to my collection just this weekend. Let me know also if you want to see my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, like what I bought video, because I was thinking about that one too. So if it's something you'd watch, let me know. Alright, per usual, these come with a double-ended brush. Go ahead and drop it out here. It has a nice kind of blender brush, and it has a smaller kind of shading, more compact brush on the other end. It fits very nicely in the palette. This is a very, very sturdy packaging, just like the Heat, just like the Naked Cherry, and I quite enjoy it. I am not going to swatch this. Tons of people have swatched this, will swatch this. You can see swatches on Trend Mood. She is like the biggest go-to beauty person on Instagram, and so you can go look there. I thought I brought a headband to kind of fit my hair back in, but I'm not sure that I did, so we might just try to put a little bun in. And I love the Dose of Colors eyeliners. They always look like a pin. So we're just going to kind of put my hair up there, and we'll go ahead and get into the video. I will tell you the names of the colors are Flyby, Sweet, Swarm, Amber, Keeper, Golden, Honey, Queen, Hive, Drip, HBIC, and Sting. So those are the colors. Of course there's shimmers and there's mattes, and there is a full-size mirror the length of the top of the palette here, so that's always exciting. I'm going to go ahead and get this brush out. These brushes are typically really, really nice. Reminds me of my Farrah brush, which you know I love. But I'm just going to go in with that first color, Flyby, and we're going to go ahead and use it. Again, this is just going to be like my, oh Lord, doesn't look like a shimmer, but it is. I take that back. Yucky. Maybe I should have swatched them. Oh my goodness. Let's look at this. That is a highlighter shade. Didn't know that. Okay. Just going to go in here and remove that really quickly. That is not a color I want to start with on my eye because I have hooded eyes, and so it's going to create quite a bit of texture on the eye. You guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. I went and got excuse me, I'm going to start with Sweet. Let's hope this goes better. Yeah, All right, this color looks to be matte. So I went to Sephora yesterday, and you guys know I'm a Rouge member. So I go to get free makeovers. You can get free makeup, you can get free facials, just schedule it and go. Free beauty classes, all that. Other people pay $50. I get it for free because I'm a Rouge. So, which if you don't know is part of their VIB Insider Beauty program. So sign up for it if you're not. Seriously, get her done. And of course, I don't mind having somebody new. No, I don't mind that at all. I don't mind somebody new. Actually, I think that's great. Oh, you have somebody new? Oh, cool. Yeah, let me get acquainted. They probably need to know me because I spend my life in here. So, all is going well. And I'm trying to explain to her, I don't like to match my face to my arm. I like to match my face to my neck because I work in culinary arts. And when I go to work, I work in a super hot kitchen. But besides working in a super hot kitchen, I have a uniform that comes up my neck and it rubs. And it rubs so that it rubs off on my jacket, my black jacket to boot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah. So I need it to match there because I'm basically covered up everywhere else. If my neck and my face don't match, I'm going to look real dumb. Okay? Okay. So I really want to use the Natasha Denona because they got all the Natasha Denona line in the Woodland Hills Sephora. Not the JCPenney one, but the main one. I switched to my fair brush. I don't like that one for this. So we're just going to continue on here. I'm still using the same color. I'm just buffing it, getting it nice and, you know, blended out, transitioned up. That way it doesn't look harsh or whatever. And then we'll go on to the next thing. I'm going to go to Swarm. It's a nice honey kind of brown. It's really pretty. Same brush. Oh. So anyways, so she's like bringing these colors over to me to match me, and they are all like hideously dark and yellow. My face is a red tone, so I tend to go for a more neutral tone to kind of cancel it out or whatever. Well, she proceeds to grab the second to lightest color, which, don't get me wrong, I wear the lightest color in a lot of foundations a lot of times, so I wasn't tripping. She put it on my chin and down on my neck, and it matched quite nice. But, and if I have a picture of it, I shall put it here now. When I was done, I ended up looking like a geisha. I don't mean that in a bad way. What I mean by that is that a geisha has a super, super light face compared to their body, and that's what was going on. So, geishas are beautiful. Don't take that the wrong way. So, yeah, that was happening. I'm going to go into Keeper. I'm going to switch into a different brush, though. So, what had happened was she did my makeup. And at first I was like, oh, cute. And then she was like, yeah, or you could do a wing. And I'm like, no, can't do a wing. Never done that before. This skin right here kind of prevents me from that. When I'm looking straight forward, this skin hangs down lower than where this actually goes. So it just doesn't work on me. She didn't believe me. She wasn't going to take that. She was not going to have me not have a wing in my life. So she made the wing. And it kind of pointed down, which I wasn't real happy with. Before she did the wing, it was fabulous. I was like, yes, girl. These eyes look beautiful. She used the Natasha Denona Chroma kind of liquid, the new eyeshadows. And we did the Natasha Denona Gold palette because I was really interested in using it, seeing what it looked like. By the way, it's beautiful. It's going on my Christmas list or birthday list, whatever. And so I was super excited about the eyes. So we get going and everything's fine, and then she starts to do my face makeup. Girl, no. I'm gonna go back to Swarm, and I'm just gonna kind of blend this out here and bring this up a little bit more circularly. like on my other eye, and then we're just gonna, yeah. So then she starts to do my face makeup. So I'm like, oh, cool. Because it was like all the way, like way out here. And I was like, oh, cool. She'll just go in and do my foundation and get it cleaned up. It'll look really nice. No worries. I'm not going to say anything yet because that would be bitchy. I wish I was bitchy. So we continue on. I'm going to go into a different brush again, and I'm going to go into the color Hive. I'm just going to work my way all the way up these dark colors, okay? All right. So she then proceeds to do my foundation. Well, I'm not really looking in the mirror at this point. The mirror had kind of been taken away after the eyes were done. She was like, do you like that? And I was like, oh, yeah, it looks pretty. We'll just get it cleaned up, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, yeah, I want to do my face makeup. Okay, cool. Trust you. And mind you, her makeup looked really cute. So as we go on, I am literally not looking at myself at all. Note to self, don't trust everybody that does your makeup. Not everybody is Corey. She is amazing. Not everybody is Anna. She is amazing. Or Anne. Sorry, my bad. Those two ladies are amazing. Megan Verge is amazing. But she no longer lives here. She lives way far away in La La Land. And I'm jelly. So those three ladies have done my makeup before. I'm totally fine with them. I know they got skills and all that. Well, hunty. Didn't happen like that. I'm going to go back to Keeper and just kind of lean my head back here and work this in like this, because I just don't like the way that looks. So anyways, so we get going, and she does a little bit of my face, and she's like, are you still happy with that? And I'm like, yeah, it looks okay. So we go on, and I don't see the finished face, okay? Now, mind you, you could at least warm my face up with like sun pressed powder or like bronzer. She didn't even bronze, girl. She went right into contouring. And I was like, So this is all happening. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll give her a chance to wait, like contour it, whatever. I don't want to jump the gun because a lot of times, your makeup doesn't look complete and it doesn't look good until it's like completely done. So I just don't say anything. I don't know. Sometimes you can see my scars better than not, but that's the thing. That's what those are. That's scars. That's not the eyeshadow. That's just me. Sometimes my, scars show up worse than other days, which is kind of why I've been trying to blend like I have been. But any hoot, I was in a car wreck when I was little and a glass got rammed up in my face and that happened. So yeah, I'm going to take the other end of this brush and use this color Hive to go underneath. So what had happened is I hadn't looked, and she got the concealer and was like, okay, I'm going to do the concealer and blah, blah, blah. So she starts doing under my eyes, at which time I figure she's going to clean up, right? Like all this out here. Like this should be taken care of by now. Nope. Not even a little. So she then proceeds. Oh, it's just so terrible. She then proceeds to do the underneath part of my eye. And you guys know like how tight I go with it, because if you go too deep, then it's going to look really bad and it's going to look dreadful because I have hooded eyes, so it's going to drag my eyes down. So on top of this wing that I shouldn't be wearing, she's now blowing it out to meet the eyeshadow way out here, like on my temple. Not cleaning it up, blowing it the fuck out. And I do that, but like not out past my eyebrow, not like that, y'all. I was so sad. So anyways, she gets done and only uses one coat of mascara. Who does that? That is sick. No, I'm kidding. I know you guys probably think I'm complaining, but it really is a funny story. And if you get to see the picture, you'll know why. I'll put up a couple of them as I'm talking, just so you know. I'm going to go into the color Drip next. So I'm like literally kind of dying inside, and she's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and contour now. I'm like, okay, but where's my bronze? Is what I felt like saying. But I thought, you know what? She's going to contour. She's going to do this. I'm going to let her do her thing. Because until you see the finished product, you can't really judge it. You just don't know. You know, it's just a work in progress. And so I just continue to, like, let her do her thing. Because that's what you do. You just sit pretty and do your thing, boo. So I continue to sit pretty. And, she continues to do her thing. She uses a lot of Natasha Denona blushes, and she uses the ABH bronzers, like contour powder things. I had requested it. I didn't know what color would look good on me, and they are on sale for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, so if I could find a good color match, then I could pick it up at the other store for cheaper before the sale is over. So that was my whole thought process. Well, she contoured me, but she like contoured me straight back. And then she did my blush like straight back. I didn't say anything when I got done. I was just shopping around the store, but I literally was about to cry because I wasn't just going home like I normally do. I had to go to the Kia dealership and have my oil changed in my car. So I was going somewhere. I'm going to go into Sting here. By the way, these are blending really nicely and they look really gorge. Not to be disappointed if you want to get it. So anywho, so I'm walking around the store and I'm like waiting for Corey to get done doing the person's makeup that she's doing. She's doing like a color match and kind of showing her a little foundation-a-roo thingy. And so I'm like, okay, I'll just wait. I'll be patient. And before she could get done, my favorite manager was like, hey girl, you look really sad. What's the matter? And I was like, my face is super light. It's like way too light. Like I look like a geisha. Not that there's anything wrong with geishas, but I'm not on my way to do that kind of thing, and so I don't want to look like I am. You know what I mean? So he pulls me over and he's like, Corey, what do I do? Like, how do I help her? You know what I mean? She's like the best color artist. She's like the senior color artist. And she's like, get 260 in the Lancome powder and put it all over her face. It'll blur it out. It'll, you know, darken it up. It'll be really nice. That's the best that we can do right now because, you know, we can't redo her makeup. Like, there's other appointments and whatever, but we don't want her to leave upset. So we snuck back into like the Way hair section, which by the way, I got some more leave-in conditioner, and we snuck back there and he helped me fix my face, like brighten it up a little bit. So I have those pictures. Those are the pictures that I have of me actually lightened up, and if you see it, you're gonna be like, holy crap. So I kind of did a little story on my Instagram like, hey, went and got a makeover. The new girl did my makeup. How does it look? Do I look like a geisha? And like did a poll. Well, of course nobody answered my poll because they're not going to be mean or whatever. But Miss Crowley from Sephora, one of the other amazing artists I was telling you about, if you ever go there and you can request her. She does a great job. Both she and Corey are fabulous. Christian does good too, let me tell you. Request one of those people. So, for full disclosure, I'm not going to say the girl's name because I don't want anyone to like go pick on her or whatever. That's not what I'm getting at here. I just want to kind of be funny and talk to you as I'm using the eyeshadow palette for the first time. So, I've used every single matte shade in the palette, which is what I was going for. I think it looks fabulous. Let me get my mirror here. I think it looks fabulous. Gosh, those colors are so pretty with my hazel eyes. I knew that they would be. That's why I was like, I need them. Okay, I really like this color Amber. And then I was thinking maybe Honey in the inner corner. I did not bring my MAC Fix Plus. So, let's see if we can find a really, really nice brush. Let's see. This is the ABH A4 let's go ahead. I know a lot of people are using these two center colors on their lids, so it's really going for something different. I think amber is going to be the best bet at this point, so I'm just going to go ahead and go in here. I normally use this for my glitter glue and glitters, but today we are just going to go ahead and put this on here like this. So it does go on. I think if you had some MAC Fix Plus, it would be very vibrant, or maybe just a different brush. This brush isn't really picking up all that great, so it might just be the brush. Let's go in with this crown brush here. You can always use code LIFEOFJenn to get 10% off your crownbrush.com purchase. And we're just going to go in here with this, and there we go. I think it was just the brush that I was using. It just didn't want to pick up the color. So we're like, hi, how are ya? Like Jeffree Star. Yes. Did you see his dollar store video today? So cute. I didn't know Believe was a dollar store brand. Anyway, so we go in the back corner and we're like fixing it and darkening it, and we got it a little bit better where I didn't feel like crying when I left. It was traumatizing. You always take that chance though that like it's going to be something like that. But what if I was like on my way to my wedding, you know? Like, hey, I'm gonna go get married today, gonna do my makeup, and that's what I got. Oh my gosh. So needless to say, she messaged me, and I'm gonna use my finger here, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I didn't really say much, this is what happened, we fixed it, blah blah blah. And then I had to go get my oil changed, but I was kind of embarrassed, you know, people thinking that I do my makeup like that, because I'm not a pro, but I do pretty good on myself, like to make it look flattering on myself. That's just, I mean, you know. I'm going to go in here now with this shimmer shade Honey. It's the nice golden one. We're going to go ahead and place that, ooh, on that inner corner right there. And I'm just going to bring it down as well. Let's see. I'm going to use golden on the other one and just see. Oh, well, I knocked it all off. Way to go. And just see what it looks like. Oh, okay. I might like that one better. The other one is just a little bit more like yellow colored. I'm going to go in with golden on this side too. And then I'm going to dip a little honey in the slight inner corner here, just to make them kind of even. I hate that feeling when it like gets in your eyes and it's gritty. Alright, so here we are, and let's figure out what we want to do. Oh, that highlighter shade at the end, let's go with that on the, oh, what do you even call it anymore, your friggin' eyebrow bone. Let's go with that. Go ahead and pull out this little brush here. We're going to take that highlighter shade and we're just going to go up in the brow bone. I don't bring this in too far because if I do, it just looks funny. It makes my eye look droopy, and that's definitely not what I'm going for. We're just going to go in here again. Whew, that is actually like a really kind of bright highlighty shade. That is gorge. Alright, let's do a little bit of that on that inner corner because it's pretty. And maybe that'll lighten that up just a tad bit. Now listen, this first shade here in the palette doesn't look like it's going to be that blinding and shiny. But look at how pretty that is. I just cleaned up my eyebrows. I know they don't look that great, and I am so sorry. Drop my brush. Okay. So now let's talk about my thoughts right after I come back with my finished eyes. Alright, I'm back, and here is the finished look. For all of my hazel-eyed ladies and gentlemen, this palette is going to be your new best friend. I am not even lying to you. The yellow, kind of like coppery, very honey tones in here are super flattering to hazel eyes because we have these amazing little honey colored flecks in our eyes. And so every single shade in this eyeshadow palette makes your eyes scream, hey bitch, because it's beautiful. I'm going to say you need this. I'm going to say if you like to wear an everyday color to work, if you have hazel eyes, if you like to do natural makeup, if you want a staple palette, or if you want to add to. You know, when I first looked at this, I thought, oh my God, I have those shades. But the truth being told, I honestly don't have any of these sort of like, and I'm telling you again, this doesn't do any justice seeing it on camera. But if you look really up close, they're very yellow, like very, very much honey-like. Every single one of them. And I particularly love it. I want to show you the color Queen here, because I feel like this is going to be a fave. It's got like gold flecks. So it's like a brown coppery color. It has gold and bronze flecks. And again, I can't even do the color justice here, but it's fabulous. Go see it in store. I ordered it online, and then I went in to have my makeup and stuff done at my favorite, of course, Woodland Hills Mall Sephora, where I had my makeover. But they love me. I love them. It's so fabulous. We're great friends. Everybody's super friendly. I ordered this online and it still hasn't even sent out shipping notification yet. So I was really bummed when I saw it in store yesterday, because I could have just picked it up then and had it in my grubby little hands. Well, my Sephora let me take it home in my grubby little hands. They didn't charge me for it and told me when I get mine to bring it back with my invoice and just take them the one I had already ordered, so I can play with it now and do this video for you. All right. So I think you need it. I love it. I like it. I'm going to be using it a ton, especially going into fall. This is great for every season, for every eye shape, eye color, skin tone. This is a beautiful, beautiful palette. Looks amazing. So if you want to see this one next, let me know. I am obsessed. I thought that this color looked a lot like the one that was in the cranberry palette, but they're totally different. I was totally amazed. And then also don't forget, if you want to see the Truly Madly Deeply by ColourPop, let me know that too. These are gorgeous. All of them are different. That's how I can justify it. But this one is fabulous. I love the packaging. The outer packaging looks just like this that it came in. I was going to say, I think I have it right here. Dun, 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 unicarton. Well, yeah, no, it's not exactly the same, but it's close. It's beautiful. I like it. I would say yes. If I do have any shout outs, of course, I will stick them in the video. And shout out to you for watching, for being the first to comment, and for always being so loyal. I appreciate you so, so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week, rest of your weekend whenever this gets uploaded. I love you guys so much. Do good, be good, you are good, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.